I am Caitlin. I do not do BookTube, but I'm filming my TBR for BookTubeathon because I've done this for the last couple of summers and I just have so much fun. So the first category is to read a book with a person on the cover, and I have been meaning to get to The Selection by Kiera. And everyone says that this got really bad around the third or the fourth book, but I have not even started it, and I heard good things about the first one. And so even though I feel like this is one of those overrated books, I just kind of want to give it a shot because I've heard kind of fun, stupid things about it. And honestly, this is kind of like the hype, so I'm just going to try it. So that's number one with the person. She's definitely posing. The second book is read a hyped book. And so I know this is becoming a movie and I wanted to read it before the movie comes out. I think it's coming out around Thanksgiving or Christmas, but it is Wonder by RJ Palacio. And I know this one is about a boy with like facial differences and how he kind of goes through school and transfers into a public school setting and just is accepted and learns to accept himself as well. And just from hearing about it, I'm so excited to read it. I've been meaning to read it for a really long time, so I'm super excited for this one. Third is finish a book in one day. I tried to pick a book that seems relatively small, and that is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Chbosky. And I've been meaning to read this for such a long time. I've seen the movie plenty of times, and I've always been saying, you know, I should really read it because I've heard wonderful, marvelous things about it, and so now I'm going to finally get to it. Fourth book is read about a character that is really different from you. As you can see as I go along, like, most of these books are pretty short because I want to be able to read 7 books and still be alive by the end of this. So I picked a book that has been sitting on my shelf for a really long time, and it is Lemony Snicket, the Unauthorized Biography. And I was a huge Series of Unfortunate Events fan. I still am. I love the series that Netflix has made. And I never got to reading this, but I was given this for a birthday present when I was like 10 or 11. And now I'm gonna finally get to it, and it's short enough to fit into this TBR. And I think I buy a lot of books that I can relate to, so it was really hard for me to look through my shelf of books that I have not read yet and not see something that really relates to me. So this is the one I chose. The book that I'm reading completely outdoors is Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. I think that's how you say it. And this is another book that I've always wanted to read, and it's been sitting on my shelf forever, and I just have not read it. So I'm finally gonna get to it. I don't know if I was wise in picking this book to read outside because I might just sob, and so I don't really want to sob in public, but you'll see one of the books I'm going to pick later on for a different category, and it's a very funny book, and so I didn't want to read that outside because I really wanted to enjoy it and like laugh to myself inside. So out of the ones I had left, I thought, you know, I'll go for this one over the funny one because I think I'm a crier less than I am a laugher when it comes to books. Okay, sixth book is a book that I bought just because of the cover. I have already read this book. It is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I saw that they re-released it. I think they added a few monsters, but to be honest, the only reason I bought this is because it's so gorgeous. Like, it's gold and like a beautiful red orange, and it's just beautiful. And so I bought it and I brought it home and I went right on my shelf as decoration, but like not really with the intention of me rereading it, even though I love Harry Potter. But now is an excuse that's short enough that I'll definitely read it for BookTubeathon, and I'll just marvel at this gold cover, and it's so soft and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And the last challenge is read 7 books, so I just had to pick one more, and to kind of split up, I kind of have a lot of very serious, depressing stuff in the middle. I thought I would read Hyperbole and a half, and I've heard so many good things about this, and I think with it just being kind of like a graphic novel and very humorous, that this will be one that will be kind of just a change of pace and hopefully easier to get through. And yeah, this is the one where I didn't want to read outside. I want to laugh in the privacy of my own home. So that is my TBR takedown. It will not be too hard for me to hold up all 7. Got them all right here. So I'm super excited to read these and participate in BookTubeathon, and I can't wait to see everyone's updates and start reading.